boom, boom, boom. Sebulbas. Lego Star Wars build. Lego Star Wars build of 7962. Jesus. Oh. Boom, 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 boom. Stream bitrate output. Six, 8, 0, 0. Ooh-wee. Check out that Watto. Lovely figure. Oops. Now let's see if all these pieces are here. Where's my little tray? Podracer. Right. Now I've got no idea if these pieces are all in here. I guess we will find out. Boom, boom, boom. I'm just doing this as a double build. It's the same thing twice, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it's the same thing. Never seen these pieces before this. Don't know if they're actually unique to this set. Pixel Breaker Official. Hello, how you doing? How are things? Oh, did you saw them? I've never done that before. It is better than just doing the full bag without color coding. So I picked this up second hand. This is like the retired set. But the person who sent it to me was very, very gracious and split everything up into like small stuff, normal stuff. But looking through here, I think there might be some missing pieces. I'll have to see. I do like to have the trays though. The trays are a massive help. Otherwise, I'm just dropping stuff left, right, and center. You had to fully reset UCS Slave 1 yesterday. Ooh. Have I missed a trick there? Oh no. Which UCS was that? Oh. And look at that. I had my first breakage. The brittle brown strikes again. Ouch. Oh, I'm going to be so careful with this. I didn't even think about that. Oh. That's nasty. Oh. Oh, it's come out there. Oh man. Do I just try and push on? I don't think I've got any brown 1x2 plates. Oh, Jesus. Oh, the Django Fett fight. Oh, yeah. Nice. Bag 8. I can't remember what's bag 8. I've got it just over there. Great build. That's like the Technic sort of spine part, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, the Technic stuff. It's a great build, and it's great to see how it all comes together. But, whew, it's rough. I hate Technic. I hate Technic. All right, boy. Two. It was so painful. I was putting something on the panels, and it just fell apart. Yeah, it's a bit strange because even my one as well. I saw lots of people saying this. Even when it's finished and it's done right, the like nose part just like wiggles still, like you've done a step wrong. And I went back through a couple of times, back and back and back, and yeah, still just didn't. It wasn't sitting right, but I'd done everything right, so I was like. Oh. But I can imagine if you've done something wrong in there as well, then it really doesn't sort of like line up. It's a great build. I love that set. I think it's really, really good. It's going to go down as an all-timer. Oh, that brown piece. Do you reckon I can get away with leaving that broken piece in there? Let's see. Yeah, it is such a good build, honestly. I'm 99% sure I'm not going to get the Death Star, but for that reason exactly, Pixel, I want to see it in person because there's, you got all the videos and all the sort of early release stuff that the Lamb people have done, but you just don't know until you see it. Until you see it, you just don't know. It is Pixel is way too much money. Way too much money. It's... I'm lucky because my birthday's around that time, so I'm sort of flushed with money and Lego gift cards at that point, but it is a ridiculous amount of money. Like I say, I'm 99% sure that I won't get it. Ooh. Mate, exactly. Get a decent PC. I got a PC that needs upgrading at the moment. So to think I'd be taking 1,000 away from that. Oh, I need another separator. What I could do with $1,000, was it £899 here in the UK? I could definitely do something a lot better. Oh, come on. Is that the Dark Falcon? Yeah, it's the Dark Falcon in the back. I got that. Oh, I got that stand. Where did I get that from? It's a mock stand off Rebrickable. It's the one for the original Falcon. Jeez. The original Falcon, because it's so similar underneath with a little bit of an adjustment, you can put it on there as well. It's like a Technic built one. I like having the stands because it just gives it that different sort of... Why can't I find this piece? It gives it a different sort of angle. That's how it's meant to be. Oh. Honestly. One by two. Grey one, a grey 2x2. Can't see it. Is it stuck to another piece? Save it for the vendor. Absolutely. There's a couple of good deals. I don't know where you are, but in the UK at the moment, Argos, it's $4.40, which is, I think, 20% off. Plus, you can get a bunch of the, like, you know, whatever the club card nectar point thing they've got. It's 5 times on that as well, so you end up getting like an extra, I can't remember, it was like 30 or 40 pounds of like money to add to that. Right, maybe it's going to be in here. Oh. Are you in the US? Nice. Oh, jeez. Yeah, you guys get some crazy deals out there. Every now and then we get a good deal here in the UK, but a lot of the time it's nothing that like what we see at like those Walmart clearance deals and stuff like that. Nah, I can't find this piece. Going crazy. It's the one downside of retired sets. Buying them second hand. See what we've got in the spares. Dark grey. Dark grey 2x2. You built the 64 Mario brick. Oh, and it fell off the shelf. Oh, that's rough. Got 2 light greys. Yeah, with all So I had the play scale, the 2020 80, that kept dropping over and over and over again. But I'm lucky. Now you're going to see that. I've got replacement piece there in the light grey. Is it going to show up in the final model? Where's the thing? Nah, you're not going to see that. Plus, I'll probably come across the proper one. Yeah, no, just doggy little sister. Just didn't know, just crashed, sploosh. Yeah. So yeah, I had the play scale 80, and that just kept on falling over. Like, no matter where I put it, there was like vibrations in our house from like, yeah, God knows what. But it just kept falling. But now I've got it in a spot like where there's no vibrations and it's not moving from there. Like, it's like on the ground behind me. But yeah, it's always painful. It's not as fun the rebuild that second time when you've got to sort of make everything work and fix itself in. Sometimes it's good for a fun puzzle, but yeah, it's it can be rough. Now there's a couple like sun affected pieces. I'm going to put that at the back there. Nice. Right, we're back on track. We're back building. I got OCD, so it makes Lego really hard. Yeah, I understand that. You want to look correct. You have to do that reset. Yeah, it's definitely painful. It's got one of those ideas for a video about Lego OCD, but then I don't want to say it in case it starts triggering people's Lego OCD. But oh, I'll test on you, Pixel Breaker. You know how you got like the printed Lego tiles? Does your OCD go so far as you have to have all the Lego emblems facing the right way in your build? Or have I just opened up a new fear? Yeah, okay, nice. I don't want to do that as a video of it, like hit someone that doesn't have that triggering them, and then all of a sudden they're like, I'd never noticed that before, but now I've noticed that I have to rebuild every single one of my sets. I'm like, oh no, I don't want to play with that. Don't want to make someone's life worse. Oh, we've got another two more brittle brown pieces here. On my Star Wars helmets, the stickers are literally barely off. It took me, yeah, it kept doing it for like 50 times. I'm the same with stickers because if it's there for the sticker, for the detail, I want it to be right. And then like going a couple of steps ahead to see where the sticker is meant to like connect to the rest of the design of the ship as well. That's like, because I remember when I first got back into Lego, just slapping stickers on things, but yeah, fine. And you go 2 steps ahead and you're like, oh, that's meant to make that look like that connects. Watch out on the Slave 1, because the Fire Spray class Jango Fett ship, because there is a sticker application process that so many people have made a mess of, unfortunately, and I did it as well. So when you're putting the cockpit on, just put the cockpit on first, and then line up your stickers so you know where it goes, and then do it. Because if you do it just like doing it, then it's going to be off and it's going to look terrible. Just remember that. If you take one thing from the stream, thank you for tuning in, but that's the thing you can take from this beyond anything else. Today is worth it if you can take that for you, just to be wary. Oh, these brittle brown pieces. I'm going to be so careful. That other one, I barely tried to take it off and it just shattered. What time is it for me? It is currently quarter to 2, 1:47 in the afternoon. Lucky enough to have the day off. So I thought, why not? I've not done much YouTube live stuff. I started out on TikTok. I've been there for a while, doing okay. But I want to come across to YouTube. I want to do more YouTube content. That's my sort of, that's definitely my sort of thing. Wait. 7:50 in the morning. What a nice way to start your day. Have I? Okay, I've put these on the wrong side. I've got to take that brown off. Oh my god. Oh no, I can just switch it like that. I can just switch it like that. Yeah, nice. Yeah, there's definitely some sun affected pieces in here. But it's an old set. It's gonna happen. Nice little slow start to the day. Building some old Lego. It's funny seeing these old instructions. They've changed so much from like what it used to be. Those yellow pieces. Oh, there we go. 1 and 2. And we want 1 and 2. Are they already in there? Okay, I can put those 2 back. Nice. What's my biggest and most favorite build? I'm building the Venator at the moment. I'm building that with my sister, and we're doing a little bit more each time we're together, which is a fun family thing to do. So yeah, probably that. I love the fire spray, that Jango Fett ship. The sail barge was definitely a really good build. Can't sort of see all the stuff here. I've got to sort of figure out the best way of doing this setup for the live, but sail barge was really good, fun build and not too repetitive. I don't have the UCS 8080, but I've heard, again, it's a great set, but can get pretty repetitive pretty quickly. Well, I'm thinking a second. Yeah. 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 Yeah, do it with your sister. Go on. Lego getting people together is the best thing. Now, why have I made... That was right. Yapping on the live, not paying attention. Yeah, no, my sister's not into Lego. Well, she is, but she just doesn't have any space for it at the moment. So when she comes to see me, we do some together. She loves it. Good for calming the mind. Good for calming those active minds. I think that's been my biggest thing about getting back into it. I did it when I was a kid, but then got back into it about 3-4 years ago. Just the ability to switch off, just you, some Lego. Oh, and a life. Oh yes, couldn't have that other piece. One. That can go there. But yeah, I never had this set growing up. I always wanted it. Plus, with the way that things are at the moment with Lego, I'm going back to do more of the old sets until they do something that sort of sparks my curiosity a bit more. It's sort of not, it's not the one at the moment. It's just making Lego house right now. I've forgotten the name. It's something from Temu. It's got like 20k pieces. Sure, it's going to be at 2k, and now I've done a couple of those. I've done a couple of, not that big, but I've done a couple of the Temu builds, and they don't put those things into bags to help you out. That is a challenge. I have been there before. What do I do? I think I did Darth Vader's castle with my boy, and yeah, what's that like? That was only like 1,500 pieces or something. That was a struggle because yeah, it's a lot of pieces on the table. Atomic Brick Studio, hello, how you doing? Each one has like 15 bags in there, and there was zero. Yeah, no, it's confusing. A lot of the times, the numbers on those bags don't sort of correlate to what it is, or they don't share. I mean, everyone's different. All those producers over there do different stuff, but yeah, all of them are just a bit mad. It's a different building process than getting proper Lego. Can drive you mad. Yeah, we did Darth Vader's castle, and that tested his patience. It means I got to do more of it, so I was happy. And it was ridiculously cheap compared to other stuff. Compared to getting that as a retired set, so much cheaper. Nice. All right, what we got? 6. Cheap Chinese sets are trash covered in chemical film. Most probably. That's one of the big things. I've done it before. I've bought them. I've tried them out. I think if you're in an absolute pinch, it's worth doing because you can't. It's an expensive hobby, but it's got a lot of extra sort of things you've got to think about. Definitely. But they're fun. Yeah, exactly. The accessibility of all this stuff is absolutely insane because I think ultimately Lego, and it's not like an anti-Lego rant, but they're just going to kill the future fans of the genre because, yeah, it's going to make it way smaller so not as many people can get involved with it, and then Yeah. Plus, there's also the sort of ethical. You'd think that Lego is making all these sets in a safe place for workers with good workers' rights, no matter what country or different sort of labour laws they've got. But unfortunately, with those other sets, you've got no idea what's being done to workers in order to get things done. Nice. Coming together nicely. But no, I've definitely got. I think I've got 2 sets that are like that. But yeah, you got to be careful with that stuff, don't you? Sometimes you just want to build. Now, when I opened this up, I did not see those clear Technic pieces. These ones. Where are they? Ah. They're selling a 13-foot Formula 1 car racer for $27. Ah, it is what it is. This is like one of the best sort of secondhand sets that I've got in terms of like quality of keeping things in bags and all this stuff. It makes it so much easier. The one thing I don't like about the Temu and the AliExpress stuff, it's one thing to like do that to Lego, yeah, but then it's different. All those mock builders that get on there, and then those mock builders have like spent time and effort, and their designs just get ripped off, which is the really unfortunate part. The small guy losing out. There's always going to be counterfeit stuff, no matter what it is. And I think it's one thing to like take money out of Lego's pocket, but it's definitely another thing to take money out of like small creators' pockets. Or you can just buy it and then buy it off AliExpress or Temu and then buy the mock design from the mock builder. Just do a reverse image search and then you can support the mock builder and get the cheap parts. Nice. Boom, boom, boom. What are other people's thoughts on the Death Star? Is anyone in here planning on picking it up? I'd love to know what tipped you over the edge. It's sad people think they're getting real Lego and the little sad boxes of depression. You might get it. What's the thing that tips you over the edge to getting it? What's the you know what, I have to pick that up. You really want the Stormtrooper, the hot tub one, hot tub Stormtrooper. Pretty good. I wonder what those are going to go for out out of the bar. I think that's probably like. Do you reckon that's the most desirable minifig in there? So yeah, there's a Galen Urso, the Director Krennic, but Director Krennic came out a couple of years ago. If you really want that, you can pick it up for like 50 quid. Or what would be over there? It's like $60. But I can see that hot tub trooper going for like 120 to 150 US dollars, definitely. Bro, they're selling an AK-47 Lego set. They say it works. It's 2 feet long. Lego would never. Yeah, as long as people know what they're getting into, that's the thing. On the TikTok shop here in the UK at the moment, so many people are trying to push fake Lego products, but sort of saying that they're real, or doing very like subtle things, saying like, oh, there's no difference. Why pay this much when you can pay this much? It's like, well, there's a reason why there's a difference in price. So as long as people aren't getting scammed and they know what they're in for. 148 Fantasy Shrimp Building Set. Creative. $3. It's mad. Yeah, no, that's crazy. How do they make the money? All right. That's a little Technic part done. We're back onto the... What's this? Oh, this is the rear of the engines. Let me show that there. Looks like it's 10 pieces, but it's 5 inches long. Well, that's the other thing. If you're talking about scams, on there is a bunch of scams on there. I was looking for something else the other day and something popped up and I saw a huge mock on there and I clicked on it. I can't remember what the mock was. It was huge. It was like 20,000 pieces or something. I'm like, oh, let me have a look at this. And I click on it and I scroll down to see like what they say, how long it is. But then you get to the end part and it's selling you a different mock to what the pictures are. And it just says it at the bottom that this isn't the mock that's in the pictures. It's like, well, that's just like straight up grifter nonsense then, isn't it? $9,118 pieces capybara building block, 20 inches tall. Yeah, so how can the other one be 10 pieces and it's 5 inches long, but 9,000 is only 20? 15K capybara. You know what? I take it all back. I'm gonna get 2 and combine them. $18. Nah, it's mental, mate. Absolutely crazy. Double bara. That's funny. But yeah, it's as long as you know what you're getting into. I think I'm like 99% official Lego. But everyone's got their breaking point, don't they? Double bara. Bigger than the Death Star. Not sure if anyone's seen Rebuild the Galaxy, but they do this great scene in Rebuild the Galaxy, and they go through the entire Death Star playset that's coming out, I was like, how did this not leak? They had the complete sort of schematic and design of that, and that stuff is like, they would have had that 6 months minimum before that sort of post-production process took over. So it's like really impressive that that has not leaked out from that. But for me, that was like the best sort of advertising selling thing about that set, because you sort of see it actually being used and played with and all that sort of stuff, and like different angles of it. All the shots that we've got so far are like super well lit under studio lights with a very specific aesthetic and a certain looking a very certain way. It's like, well, it's not going to look like that when you've got it on your shelf unless you've got a studio spotlight in your Lego room, which if you have, I mean, more power to you, but not everyone's got that. These old instructions as well, it's hard to see what's black and what's not. All right, here we go. We are getting, oh wait, no, 2 more. We are getting onto the stand. 2 of those. And then, okay. Wait. Wait. Okay, and now we're going for the slide on. Now, is that meant to stand by itself? Because I ain't standing by itself. That is good though, that you can lift it underneath. Nice. I'm going to sit that. There you go. What's it saying? I'm going to have to look up some display stand for this, because anyway, let's worry about that when it actually comes to it. Oh! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 1 second. Got a power problem. Power down. Oh. Uh-oh, that light's out. All right. On the fly fix. Secondary light. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got secondary power. All right. Still here, still alive. Right, where was I? It's blasting me now, though. Let me just turn that down a sec. Oh, that'll be enough. Right, what Lego should you get next? What have you got so far? What have I liked recently? I do like the V19 Torrent. I think that's a really nice set. I think it's really good, but the only problem is you can't really display it because once it's in like the flying position, it's like you can't. Yeah, you can't sort of line it up. Helmets. You know what? I've got the Darth Vader and the Rex helmet. I haven't built either of them yet. I need to do that. I got those for like presents ages ago, and I've just been so busy that I haven't had any chance to do it. The Rex helmet looks good. I want to get the Cody helmet, but now we've gone to that sort of strange, retirement thing for that, where a lot of people are trying to get a lot of money out of it, even though it's, yeah, it's just not the right time to get it, I don't think. Oh, you got the Jango Fett and the Captain Rex. Nice. I got a bunch of the Starship Collection builds. I picked every single one of those. I picked up secondhand for less than half the price that they go for. It's definitely worth having a look in your area because a lot of people move those on. Even the I got 3 of the Millennium Falcons for the price of 1. I was like, okay, great. But they're super good because they're very displayable. They're good builds and they're fun builds and they use great different techniques as well. The Falcon and the Executor are both fantastic. The Kylo Ren's command shuttle, give that a miss. It's just a super annoying size for displaying. Alright, where are we? Reds. But yeah, no, I definitely recommend the Starship Collection. There's rumors that they're doing a Venator next year as well, which will be good because the Acclimator's a nice build. They're small. They are small, but it's got that sort of feeling of like it's a mock quality type thing. But yeah. Is that it? Yeah. Nice. Oh, nice. Huh. You're gonna get the Venator, you reckon? The Starship Collection one. Yeah, because I've got like 7 of them now, and I put minifigures in all of them. I've got a video about that I put out the other day, which is worth a watch if you haven't seen it, Pixel. Yeah, it's good. Oh, someone's put these stickers on so poorly. I can't see it. Where is it? Oh, it's painful. I'm gonna focus. It's not gonna focus. Pixel, thank you so much, mate. I'll see you around. Have a good one. these stickers on backwards as well? Cheers, Pixel. Thank you, mate. Have a good day. Those stickers are on backwards. No, I put it on backwards. Right, other side. Nice. But yeah, I've never had any of the pod races, the updated ones. See, I'm glad to get this in. Plus, I don't think we're going to get another one of these anytime soon. I'd love to see what they do with new building techniques with these pod races, because it has been a while. When we saw that was it 2020 we saw the Anakin pod racer, but they haven't done another Sebulba one since this set. But yeah, even just going through here, I could see how they do things so differently now with like curved pieces and different, yeah, different ideas. Even the stand, I don't even think they'll do that stand right like now. But it's nice to see some of these pieces. I haven't seen that like engine block piece in ages. I feel like it used to be in a bunch of different sets for Lego Star Wars. Comes together nice. What we got here? That little clear windshield. And the two joysticks. Nice. Yeah, it's got a real sort of like classic Lego feel to it. It's not like original version Lego, but it's got like a real classic feeling now that I'm definitely nostalgic for. But then I'd also like to see what they do on that next step with this. I'd love to get the full Mos Espa pod racing lineup. That's what they should do the pod racing lineup now. They've done the Starship Collection line. I'd love to have the pod racing lineup. And it doesn't have to be full size ones, but those MIDI ones, not like the Mos Espa race one. That was not good. Nice. Oh, we're putting on the oh, we almost finished Anakin. Nice. Right, what we got here? 1, 2, and then a stud Technic. Stud Technic. And what's that? Oh yeah. Oh shoot. Just gonna take those off. I've already broken a brittle brown piece in this. I don't want to start testing the strength of some of these older pieces. And then, oh yeah, nice, nice. And then that's got a little red stud. Lovely. Right, okay, now that goes onto the cab. Spin that around so the red one's facing out. Oh. Oh. So should that be more flush? No. Oh yeah, it sort of twists in a nice way. Okay. Nice. Where does that sit? Oh yeah, like that. Hey, coming together now. And then those bend off. Yeah, look at that. That's nice. That's fun. Will there be a bit more through the energy field area? It's sort of lacking a bit of posability, isn't it? I suppose you can do the air intakes. Nah, I like that. It's whooshes. Okay, what's this? Little stand part. Nice. I was thinking it felt a little bit rickety. There's no way it's going to stand up by itself. You know what? I'm going to put you upside down. I'll be 100% honest. I did buy this set for Sebulba's Podracer. That is, yeah, that is the one. And I might even sell this Anakin Podracer to then upgrade it to. I need to see a side by side, to be honest, of the that 2020 version and this classic one. Nice. See, that's one of my favorite parts about Lego. You're like, what the hell am I building? And then it all clicks into place. You're like, ah, of course. Of course. That's what that does. Now, earlier, I thought it was 2 grey pieces I need, but I think they're 2 black pieces. Because this instruction is so old. Can you see it? Give that a bit more definition, won't it? I'm gonna fix that offline. I'm gonna start pulling this apart. Hey, look at that. Clever design. Let's chuck Anakin in. I do love this minifigure as well. Ooh, look at the hairpiece. Yeah, this minifigure with the printed on oh, they're gonna take it. There we go. The printed on freaked out look is golden. So good. Oh, he's got the short legs. How does he go into that then? You just stand there. Oh yeah, he just stands there. I've never noticed that. It's one of the things you realise when you build these sets. Oh god, that's... I'll have to replace that one. That's so loose now. Let's go, Annie. Jesus. So worried about these pieces. I feel like Lego cracked the code on indestructibility after this era. They're just slightly on the edge of the still destructible era on certain parts and pieces. Nice. That's a nice build. They should definitely bring these back. Definitely bring these back. Alright, thank you so much for sticking around. If you've enjoyed this, please give me a like on this, a nice follow. Every little bit helps. I'm starting out on here from, I came from TikTok, where I got a little bit of success, not much, little bit. But yeah, coming over to YouTube to do more here. So please hit the follow button, go watch some of the content I dropped in the last couple of days. Did a couple of great videos on matching minifigs with the Starship collection. And yeah, see you all around here. Peace. Wait, how do I end it? Thank you.